writing weirdos? Hey, it's me, BC, and I am here today to do some writing sprints because I don't know if y'all are doing nano, but I'm sort of doing nano, and I'm pushing to get the last little bit of it done so that maybe I can hit 50,000. Probably not going to happen, but hey, I figured, it's time for my usual stream and time for doing more sprints, so we might as well see if some of us can get a few more words in for nano. The wonderful Sako Tumi will be here slightly later, I believe, to join us for some sprints. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into this. What's up, my writing weirdos? Hey, you all know me. I'm BC, and today we are going to do what we usually do. We're going to do some writing sprints, probably about the 20-25 minute timer because those I love, and chat and do a lot of chatting, probably. I don't know. I'm in like a weird mood today. I don't know about everybody else, but like I have a ton of energy, which normally for me, well, one, that's weird, but normally for me, that equals like me being like super chatty and like really outgoing. And it's not so much the case today. Have a bunch of energy. Don't really feel like using any of it. Yeah, I might just be feeling a little more of my combination ADHD. But had an interestingly eventful morning this morning. Went out. Wife has been wanting for months to get some hair extensions, and so I was like, all right, let's go out, let's get a consultation to see if we can get you some hair extensions. And thought we had picked a couple places to go and get consultations at. The first place we thought, because it was okay, so Scottsdale in the greater Phoenix area is the bougie area. It's kind of they're rich, they got money, and they're a little snooty. Not always snooty, but a little snooty. But it depends on where you're going sometimes. If you're like in what's called like the downtown area, it's usually really bougie and just like super sucky. But we had picked a salon there because they were highly ranked. And we were like, yeah, we're kind of not feeling like going there. It's going to be like these bougie old white ladies that, it's just going to be not our crowd. So we picked another place in like North Scottsdale, which sometimes is good, sometimes is not. But we thought since it wasn't like in the bougie area that, I don't know, that it would be cool, that would be okay. But we got there and it was like kind of like the you don't quite feel so body positive scene. Like you feel like if you're a little on the thicker side, like we are, or like, not so high class, like plumped collagen, like we felt like it might be like that. They were very nice. They were very professional. And then I saw a book, like a local writer's book, like on the shelf. And I was like, okay, just so happened it was a horrible, super regressive, super body shaming, anti-choice, anti-everything, like, and I know that person very, very well because she and I have gotten in each other's faces several times at like like the women's marches and things like that. She doesn't know I'm a writer, I don't think, but she knows me as being like a clinic escort, for like a safety escort for the pro-choice clinics that are around here, for all the different abortion clinics, and like knows me from like the women's march because we provide safety, eyes and ears, and we're trained in de-escalation and things like that. So knows me quite well. We've gotten in each other's faces a lot. Well, with seeing that advertised up there, I'm like, now I don't feel so comfortable about this place. Now I feel like we might run into this person. And lo and behold, what do I find when I go into the reviews? She is a regular client there. And it's just like, somebody fucking kill me. So we will not be going to that place. They were a little overpriced, I thought, too. Um, then it turns out that the place we thought was going to be the bougie place is just this real, like, I mean, it's high end, but it's like the women there were real natural. The stylists were real natural, real personable. They didn't seem taken aback at all. Like, and it was just like, okay, this place I feel comfortable. But anyway, that was my morning today. So that was not fun. But want to say hey to some of my writing weirdos here. Devin Cutting is here. It is not a stream without Devin. Good to see you. And this was, I was letting y'all that I was having some sound issues, so I was a little late with the stream, but I am so glad that that you're here today, Pages and Paladins. I love that screen name. It's just awesome. Chan, hey Chan. Hey Precious. Hey Jack, good to see you. Hey CB. Ooh, dairy-free custard. That sounds really good. I don't bake or cook or do anything like that anymore. Yeah. Was that about the dairy-free custard, or is that about the hair extensions? Because I'll tell you how the hair extensions go. This place was pretty reasonable. Like, they're going to do like 2 wefts, 18 inches long. I don't really know what all that means. My wife, she did all the research. But it was a good length of hair, like filling in. They had a shade that was pretty close to her natural, so that was kind of cool. So hopefully that experience will be good. Hey, welcome, Becca. So I call everybody here my writing weirdos. I mean it with the absolute affection. But if that bothers you in some way, please let me know. And of course, welcome to the channel. I am so glad you were able to find. I am here on Saturdays from 1 p.m. Mountain Time till 3 p.m. doing my writing sprints. And then later I'm on Twitch. Yay, stream invasion. I love it. Nah, not the only one that searches for them, Precious. Nah, I search for sprints all the time. Although down in the links below, you can find Devin's playlist down there. Devin always has a daily playlist of various writing sprints and stuff like that. Really awesome. Yeah, it kind of was, Jack. Like, I knew, so the problem with going and getting like hair extensions and things like that is there aren't a lot of places here in Arizona that do extensions that aren't bougie as shit. Like, there aren't. I mean, there are places that are amazing and wonderful, but they don't necessarily like work on mine and my wife's hair, which is totally valid and perfectly fine. But those are the places I would rather be going because their stylists are real and down to earth, and those are more like in our neighborhoods and stuff like that. But the other places that do work on our hair, they tend to be in the really super bougie areas. And it was like, it's kind of a crapshoot here in Arizona. You really never know. And it kind of sucks. Hey, Alyssa, good to see you. Hey, Marika. Good to see you. Hi from Switzerland. That's cool. I don't know that I've ever necessarily had anyone on my stream from Switzerland before. That's cool. Working on goals, procrastinating on the 5K you need to write today. Yeah, I got about, I don't know, another 15 to 20K that needs to be written. And yeah, you know, all the sprints at that link there, y'all. That's Devin. Devin puts together everything. Every day puts together writing sprint playlists so that you basically can almost go back to back with sprints if we're kind of scheduled out that way. Hey, Sasha. Greetings, Dharma from Sun City West. You're just north of me a little bit. I'm down by GCU. Yes, at least I think you're the first person to ever sound off and be like, hey, I'm from Switzerland. Like, a lot of my folks are like, they'll come in and they'll be like, hey, I'm from Germany, or hey, I'm from the UK, you know, like, hey, I'm from Ireland or Scotland or wherever. But like, I think you're the first one to be like, hi, from Switzerland. Tried almond milk, didn't work. Done it with soy milk, but avoiding soy milk. So gonna try coconut milk and cashew nut next. Tried oat milk. Okay. I'm not a big fan of oat milk in general. Like, I don't want it in my teas and my lattes and stuff like that. But I like cooking with it and baking with it. Otherwise, I like almond milk in just about everything else. Need 18K to finish a goal of 60K. So writing and trying to keep positive thoughts. Yeah, I need 15 to 20. I can't remember now. 15 to 20K to round out the 65K that I'm working on. It's approximately 65K range that I'm working on. So like, it's not going to happen before the end of Nano. I got way too much shit going on, but you know, I'll get there. It's fine. All words are good words, even if it's only one word. Used to live down the street. I literally live down the street from GCU, like down 35th Ave, like by a block, by the park that's south of GCU. That's where I live. So Jack, I actually grew up with a coconut allergy, and it was bad, and not like anaphylactic, throat's gonna close up, can't breathe kind of a thing, but I couldn't stomach it for some reason. Don't know what it was about it, and like coconut oil and stuff would make me rashy. And so I've only recently gotten into like being able to drink coconut milk or use it for things because that's just, I've grown out of it. And the only reason I found out I'd grown out of it was because a lip balm that I had been using, I did not realize had coconut oil in it. I was using it just fine and had been using it for months without any problems. And then I noticed it had coconut oil in it one day. And I was like, oh, huh. I was like, maybe I'm not allergic to that anymore. And so, I like tried a little bit of coconut milk and was like, okay, I'm not instantly sick within 10 minutes. So awesome. Need to write 200 words in 25 minutes, Precious? No problem, because our first sprint is going to be for 25 minutes. So maybe we can get that 200 words in for you. Or Triborough Apartments. I know exactly where that is. Haha. It's just down. That is literally right down the road from me. Kristen writes books, or Kristen Hall. I don't remember how she's on here anymore, but she lives in those apartments down there. She lives in like the Oasis apartments, which are across from the orange ones. Soy milk here is made with the bean and not the protein. I will admit I've never actually looked into how it's made. I'm sure it's probably fascinating, but I don't drink soy milk anymore. Just that much soy, can mess with estrogen levels and stuff like that. And the women in my family, there's all sorts of like weird stuff that, that's like medical problems that are tied to it, like potential increased risk for, like breast cancer and stuff like that. And the women in my family already have enough of that I don't need it. Allergic to a bunch of random stuff as a kid, now allergic to mostly different bunch of random stuff. Sadly, I'm not allergic to cats. That would, my wife is allergic to cats. We still have 4 inside. But it's because, that's because she wanted them, I wanted them, kind of a thing. And her allergy is very, very mild. It's just like she remembers to take an allergy pill each day, and she's good to go. Like she acclimated to them, got over most of the allergies, and then just has to take that allergy pill for a little extra like itchy eyeness. I am so glad that it brings you joy, Becca. It's one of my favorite pillows. I have a couple of them like spread out around the house. Soy milk with the protein is only available. That could be. Don't know. Yeah, it does suck about random allergies. I don't have a lot of allergies, so I'm fortunate in that regard. You're allergic to cats and dogs, Chan, so naturally you have a cat and a dog. Of course. I totally get it. I couldn't imagine not having an animal. Like when I was younger and first moved out on my own, by moved out on my own, I moved in with my husband. We didn't have an animal for, I don't know, first couple of years that we were together. And it was so weird. The only reason we didn't get one is because we worked so much. Like I had 3 jobs at the time. He had 2. It was crazy. But then we eventually got a couple of dogs and it was fine. And then I still had one of those dogs when I got together with my now wife. And, we got another dog at one point. My dog was older, was much, much older. And then we got another dog at one point, and then we got a cat just before my old lady, my old dog, she passed away. She lived a ripe 18 years, so it's not like she was young. And then of course we've slowly collected more cats since then, so sometimes sometimes it's worth taking antihistamines for the love of floofs. It is for the love of floofs. To me, animals bring me so much joy in life, and they bring me so much comfort, and they are the one thing that can automatically relax me. They are also sometimes the one thing that can really irritate the hell out of me, but more often than not, they relax me. Allergic to cats, orange, nickel, dust, and pollen. Orange. That's kind of random. I don't really have, I mean, all the rest of them I've heard, but not orange. I'm allergic to nickel as well. Like I have to get all the nickel-free jewelry and stuff like that. Like all my piercings have to be nickel-free. And yes, Devin, that's a hallelujah. Definitely allergic to certain people. Hence, the salon we didn't want to go to because one of their regular clients, I am definitely allergic to that bitch. Hi, Brightside. Good to see you. Allergic to people before noon. After that, can deal with most peeps. I am pretty close to allergic to people before noon. I always tell people that I am not a human being before 10 a.m., and it is pretty damn true. I mean, I know I used to stream really early, y'all, but those streams didn't have a whole lot of like energy and pop to them either. So yeah, animals are definitely for comfort. Never thought your dog would be the one stealing your blankets. I love it, Chan. That's great. Yeah, they are they are notorious blankie hogs. Our dog is no longer allowed in the bed. One, she's an older German Shepherd mix. So getting up onto our bed would be difficult because it's fairly high up. But two, she sheds. Oh my God, her shed is like off the charts. It's crazy. And so she's just not allowed in the bed anymore. Hey, Alley Cat, good to see you. If you get a saxophone, have to get a rose gold one. Yep, and that's going to be a little pricier, unfortunately. Hey, Barrett, good to see you. Allergic to everything outside, dust and mold. Have to take an allergy pill every day anyway. Might as well have the love and cuddles. Agreed. Oh my goodness, yes. Chandra's cat, Dobby, is adorable. Like, and that name, I mean, Dobby is just an amazing name. So it's just, Chandra also streams, y'all, so you should hit her up too. Okay. I think we should do a sprint. Let's do a sprint. Sprint sounds good to me. Let me see about sharing screen. I should have done this like before. Y'all are going to see like screen inception for a second. Normally I get this all set up before screen inception. There we go. Normally I get it like set up. Oh, hey, I didn't want it to start yet. Stop. I commandeth. That's close. Okay. Hey, y'all don't need to see the fact that I haven't backed up my computer for 67 days, so. Marika's dog is also called Dobby, because Dobby was the best. It's a little cheaper for the rose gold. I wonder if it's because it dents easier, because you can beat it up easier. And sprinting! Yes, Chandra's channel. Thank you, Devin. I knew you'd have my back. All right, y'all. If you enjoy the timer, it is HK Darkwood, who is an amazing Authortube streamer, writer, all-around good person. Plus, she has the cutest little Icelandic accent. So yeah, Sasha, I really like this. I really like this too. So, okay. So Jack, technically, my stuff is backed up. We have our own server for the house that we have our own cloud and our own server that my IT wife has put together for us. It's just my computer keeps telling me that it needs to be backed up, and it doesn't need to be backed up. So don't worry. It's all backed up. Trust me. I have lost way too much shit. All right, happy productivity writers. We're going to get going on this sprint in 3, 2, 1, sprint. right. Beepity beep, beepity beep, beepity beep. How'd y'all do? I didn't do too badly. I got 437 words, so pretty excited about that. And we snagged a Sako.
I'm here.
Hi,
Hi.
Sako. How's your day going?
Going wonderfully. I just recorded as luck would have it. So I will be spending the rest of the week editing it and then posting it on Thursday afternoon at 2.
Awesome.
And then
Can't
I
wait.
worked a little bit on white shadows, and so I hope to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's good. Sounds reasonable. That's good. I can't wait to watch it. Can't wait to watch the new one.
Oh, yay.
They're fun. I like them. Let me get the timer near the start again so that next time I'll be good.
Okay.
We had a few folks pop in during the sprint. Megan popped in. Good to see you. Moon Bunny is here. Hi, Stage. Yes, always. Stretch, hydrate, back up your work. Hulk smash the like button to appease the YouTube guts. I had to get up and let Spot in because naturally I was working and he's at the door. Meow, 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 meow. It was crazy.
Meow, 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 meow.
So the first thing is I waved to Megan on screen when she, popped into the chat, and she's like, I waved back for a second until I realized you couldn't see me. It's the illusion of proximity. Yeah. We're all like, well, when somebody waves, you're just that. If you see them waving, you tend to wave back.
Indeed.
I mean, it's just a thing. And the lovely Spence is here. People are excited to see you.
Yay.
Barrett, everybody asking everybody to give me some likes. It is a consensual way to hug me virtually. It is.
It is.
565 words for Chandra. Nice.
Nice.
Barrett, excited to see you. Fiddly editing, 75 words. Yeah, I fiddle edit sometimes too. Like fiddle editing for me is usually when I'm like a quarter watching something, a quarter editing, a quarter paying attention to something else, and like a quarter daydreaming. That's Marika got 1135 words. That's good. More hellos. Megan got 153 words at time. Stuck trying to figure out what happens next.
Cool.
No outliner beats. Are you pantsing? Or are you just stuck in what beats should come next? Because sometimes I do that too.
Yes.
Edited another chapter. Definitely winning. Bryce, I didn't get anything done the first 20 minutes. Yeah, sometimes the fam just takes up. I mean, Spot took up a good, took up a good 5 minutes worth of just having to be petted once he came in the room. Alley Cat finished reading a chapter, wrote 43 words. Haven't been here long, but I plan to go take a short nap for a bit if I'm not back in time. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day too. And that is totally fine. You go take a nap. I would take a nap too. I mean, there's sometimes I just want to nap. Yeah. I might nap between this stream and my Twitch stream later. I don't know. I have just enough time to do it. But yeah. I also kind of need to do a few things because we spent all morning running around trying out consultations at hair extension places. So Becca got 528 words. Alyssa got 398 words. Raquel 591. Hi, Raquel. Squirtle all over my face. Daddy chill.
All right.
Brightside said, hi, Sako. I don't think I've been on with you.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
I like seeing fresh faces.
Mm-hmm. So Sako usually joins me for, my stream unless for some reason she can't, or clashes with something, I don't get a chance to join her for her stream because it's bad scheduling timing for both of us. But Jack says, having a very ADHD brain scramble today. So I'm feeling that, Jack. I actually, my doctor just upped my dosage. I was on a very low dosage of a non-stim anyway. And they just upped my dosage because I was having, the last 6 months, I've been noticing a decrease in my ability to focus for, like I could focus and focus well, but it was for shorter and shorter amounts of time, even though it's in like an extended release capsule. So we decided I needed to go up just a smidgen, but I still have days where I'm just, but today is my first day of the higher dosage. So hopefully, don't know, Squirtle. Megan says, outwrote my outline. Oh, you have a general idea of what happens next, but nothing concrete. Oh.
When you have one sentence to summarize an entire chapter, yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, oh yeah. It's like, oh yeah, no. And then like you thought, like when you outline and you think that the beats are just like perfect and everything lines up, and it seems like you should be able to finish it at whatever that last beat is that you put in there, and then you're like, nope, there's way more story of this, but I just don't know what it is. It's just, there is a point, because people always ask us, how do you know when your story's done? There is often a point where you're like, that's it, that's the story, like it's done. Like it may not be edited, it may not be as cohesive as it needs to be, but you're like, that there's no more continuation of this story to be done. Like it just feels like that story is wrapped up. Or are we just getting bored with it? Whatever. But yeah. I don't know, Barrett. When are they scheduled to leave?
When are they scheduled to leave?
I love them, but obs, I'm ready to have my tiny condo back. I can't imagine even having people. Like, I don't know the size of your condo or anything, but if they're at some of the condos that my wife and I have been looking at in like the Philadelphia area, if they're that size, I can't imagine we can barely imagine having us 2 humans and all 5 animals in one of those condos. I can't imagine having more full-sized human bodies moving around in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope the new dosage is what I need. I've been on this same ADHD non-stim med for a while now, and it works well for me. It's just that, after a while, sometimes they need to be adjusted. And since I have been taking that medication, I now have a new job that is more demanding on my focus than like older jobs were.
Mm-hmm.
So it just needed to be adjusted. 2 bed, 2 bath, 13. Oh, that's a good size condo. But 5 humans and 2 medium dogs and 1,300 square feet. Yeah, that's a bit much.
Not a lot.
Yeah, I think 12 or 1,300 square feet was our last house that we were in before this one. And we had, at one point, we had upwards of 5 humans, like 2 large dogs. Oh no, we had 2 large dogs, 1 small dog, and a cat. And that was, yeah, send help.
Black salt.
Yeah.
A little bit of black salt behind their chair.
And then they go bye-bye.
Then they go bye-bye.
Like a little extra urge. And you can order it online. You can just order that online, and Amazon can usually have it delivered in overnight. So there you go. Little extra cosmic push. Without imparting negativity.
Indeed.
If you want people out of your house, come to the witches. We'll tell you how. And do it nicely. How to do it nicely, because you don't wish them any ill. You just want your space back.
They will come to their own conclusions that it is time to leave.
Mm-hmm. So it is all good then. This is why I love you both. Yeah. That's, usually if you need anybody anywhere, like out of your house or whatever, You just ask a witch.
Ask a witch.
We'll tell you the various ways of getting rid of them. So yeah, I have been playing. So I have been working on changing up my thumbnails all this week. Let me tell y'all how fun it is to make them more in line with the ones I've been doing recently for the streams and everything.
Mhm.
And also looking at some of my old ones, I realized they were not very accessible. Like if they were smaller or you had unclear vision or anything like that, they weren't as accessible. So I was like, I need to make them. But holy hell, I have so many of them, and going back and trying to do like
Updating all your thumbnails.
80 some odd new thumbnails. I'm just like, thank God there were entire chunks of time that I took off of like not doing videos, because there'd be way more. Like way more. Oh, he's by the door. I was hoping he was gonna go sleep on the cat bed. So I made this little cat spot back here, like this little cat place back here. For the cats a couple weeks ago, just to fill in that shelf, like because it just looked bare all the time, because the only cat that would sleep in it though was my Void. And so I like moved the bed over there because they all like to sleep on the bed. And like for weeks, none of them have paid any attention to that like little nook that I made for them, and just slept everywhere else on the floor. And I was like, whatever, because they're cats. Yesterday, all of a sudden, Spot decides he's going to try out the bed. And then since then, with the exception of today, since then, if they've been in here, they have all been like one right after the other on the bed. I'm like, apparently I just have to get one cat to approve. And yeah, Spot's the easiest. So, all right, I feel like we should do another sprint. One, because I have to let my cat out of the office now. He's done with me.
Meow.
He's like squatted on the floor back here. Hold on, let me see if I can get out of the way. He's like squatted on the floor by the door. Or he was until he's
now
like,
he's
what?
like,
now you're gonna show me?
To me.
Now you're gonna show me? I so badly, I've got to figure out how to get my other camera set up so I can get my cat cam set up.
Cam.
Yeah, I've decided that the cat room, I'm gonna cam the cat room, and so you guys get to watch them run around their cat room.
Cool.
So just gotta get time for it. Yeah, that's my buddy Spot.
Kitties.
Yeah. All right.
I got a sleeping one right over here. I don't think I could pick up my computer and turn it. But
that's okay. That's okay. So do yours get in your tree, by the way, or do they ignore it?
I have my Void, when he was a kitten, would climb into the Christmas tree and become one of the Christmas decorations, and it was great. Now he's a behemoth, and I am surprised he has not knocked over the tree yet. He bent it's a permanent tree. Like, we don't do like traditional trees because shedding needles.
Yeah, shedding needles, and
and animals drinking the water and all
the stagnant water that sits there forever. Yeah.
He bent the arms of the tree under his weight, and so I stuffed in some more like garland basically to like flesh out the tree, and now he's like
yeah, so what
he keeps looking at the tree like
maybe I will. Yeah, so like the other three, my Void and Spot and my Torty, they mostly just steal ornaments off the tree. We've got they're all plastic or wooden ornaments. It's not like we have anything that's breakable or anything like that. And then the Torty likes to hide them. We're missing a few from last year that we still have not found. I do not put ornaments on the bottom foot of my tree for that reason. Well, we don't either, but I'm trying to figure out how they're doing it. But I think that they are working like it. I'm thinking it's like three cats. Like I'm picturing like this pyramid, like them just stacking on top of each other because they could. I mean, they're about size to do that, and like lifting each other up and been like, all right, I'll lift, you steal it, I'll hide it. Okay. Kind of a thing. But anyway, yeah. But we have Josh this year, the kitten.
Oh, the kitten.
And he's very mischievous and a climber and curious beyond belief. So I'm thinking there are going to be several times where our tree comes down. So I actually went online and found I got some like bass fishing line, like for the weight of bass fish, and I'm going to anchor it to the wall and to the ceiling with fishing line just in case he decides to climb. I'm going to see if that works, and then hopefully it won't be as noticeable. Oh yeah, I'm sure they came for the sure they came. Supposed to leave on Friday. Oh, they're staying to shop. Okay. Yeah, when you're not prepared for the overstay, it's a big deal. I take it since they're staying to shop in St. Louis, they're from a smaller area, or just the novelty of being in a different area and shopping there. Tell them all the shopping's done with. I mean, it is Small Business Saturday, so I guess.
Small Business Saturday, and
speaking of which, buy books from authors. Support the community, y'all. Okay.
Monday is like Cyber Monday.
Yeah, Cyber Monday. Yeah. They're great. I love them, but it's way long overstay. Yeah, when you expect them to be gone on Friday and they're there on Saturday and they don't seem like they're leaving yet, because I know it's a little later in the day for y'all. It's what like 3. So unless they're flying out tonight, and I doubt it, kind of a thing. But yeah. All right, let's do another sprint so I can let my cat out because he's getting all purry trilly at me in the background. Yep. All right, we're going to do 24 minutes and 57 seconds because I can't get it back to the beginning. In 3, 2, 1, sprint, y'all. All right. Beepity beep, beepity beep, beepity beep, y'all. How did you do?
Holy crap, that scared the shit out of me.
Haha. I try to do it so gently, but you know, it's like no matter what, if you're not paying attention or focused, it's just like kind of a moment. So I struggled a little more getting the words to come on this section, but I didn't do too bad. I still got like 304 words, it looks like. So mostly I'm all of a sudden really tired. Like normally that waits until 3 o'clock in the afternoon to smack me in the face, but not today. I think it's just because I ran around so much this morning.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah. Deleted a lot of stuff, didn't add much. That's okay. Perfectly reasonable. Chandra over here making me look like a flake. Thanks, Chandra.
I got like 400. That's not bad.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. I
500.
find I usually average somewhere between 4 and 500.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's a 25-minute sprint. If it's not a 25-minute sprint, then definitely not. But yeah. We might do another sprint to squeeze it in because we've got 30 minutes, just about 30 minutes before the end of the stream. So we might do another like little 15-minute or 20-minute. If I can find a 20-minute. I think HK always does most of her timers in like 5-minute, like 5, 15, 25, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So 1074 from Marika. Awesome. Chandra dictating, so it's a bit different. Well, that does get to go. I'm jealous because I can't dictate. I can dictate, but it's more like thoughts. It's not the actual story itself. It's just like I want this scene to do this, and the person should be wearing this because that's the image I have in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't like more than like a sentence or two. I can't really dictate a story. 677 for Raquel. 496 and finished another chapter for Alyssa. What? Megan got 117 words that time. Awesome. Marika is shooting for 10K today. You began Nano yesterday, but it's getting late here and a bit tired. Yeah. I don't even know what that time change is. I know what it is in London, so I'm assuming it's like I know what it is in the UK, but so I'm assuming Switzerland is right around that time. So it is getting kind of late for you.
Yeah.
But that talk about having a nano crush at the end of the month. I mean, just been like, nano way at the end of the month. I used to do that. I used to not start nano until like halfway through or even 3/4 of a way through, and then
That's
see
what I did. Yeah.
So
I switched projects halfway in.
It's a thing. We do it. So 10:38 p.m. your time. Okay. Gotcha. It is getting late your time. Or later.
Later. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking, I definitely think I want to see if we can't get another 15-minute. I don't think HK has any 20-minute timers. I was hoping maybe for a 20-minute timer. And she doesn't have any. So let's see what Laura has. She's just been crushing it with the daily nano videos. I'm like so far behind on watching her videos.
Yeah, me too.
Here's a good one. All right. So let's put 20 minutes on the clock, or 19 minutes and 58 seconds, because that's what I have up. All right, and this is Laura Nettles, her channel. She's got a lot of awesome timers on there as well, and I really like them. So I like this purple with the fall. Like, I don't feel like a lot of people would have done the purple boards with the fall leaves, and I just like it. Even though I'm not a huge purple fan, I like this particularly. All right, so let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Timer's already going for some reason. Sprint! Beepity beep, beepity beep, beepity beep, y'all. Aw, I like the whole "you are vibrant" like little message from Laura. It's sweet. Hi, Isabel. You caught us just as we are wrapping up the stream, just as I'm wrapping up my stream for today. There is links down below for Devin Cutting's channel if you would like more YouTube sprints specifically. Otherwise, I will be on Twitch streaming writing tonight and probably playing some games too at 8 p.m. Eastern time if you want to join me there. But otherwise, awesome to see you. Welcome in, my writing weirdo. I know Lloyd popped in to ask me if I was gaming tonight or doing sprints on stream on Twitch, and honestly, probably both. Like I was telling Lloyd, it takes a little bit of time to set up the screens, the monitors and everything, so they capture gameplay and sounds correctly and all the sound and everything correctly. So it really kind of just depends on how much of a nap I need between now and my 6 o'clock my time stream, 8 p.m. Eastern time stream.
Yeah.
You are very welcome, Barrett. Always love it. Chandra got 668. Kibby is lurking. Kibby, you're only going to be lurking for like a couple more minutes because we're winding down, getting ready to chop it off. But I'll be doing Twitch tonight, of course. So always love hanging out with you, Barrett. And then, of course, all the other lovely writing weirdos in my chat. Marika just on fire today, 904 words. I didn't do as well this time. I got the 212. It's still plenty fine. Just it was shorter time, and I'm back to another scene that I'm struggling with. I put off all of these scenes that I was struggling with. I put them all off to the end. So all it is just like nightmare scene after nightmare scene. But
that is pretty much what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Nightmare
pretty
scene
much.
after nightmare scene.
It's just like, oh, I know I do it to myself every time. I tell myself I'm not going to do it, and yet I still do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm glad that you caught the tail end, Eva. I do appreciate it. I will see you tonight on Twitch and everything. Kibby's like, no, I had the real job. It happens. Girl, come see me on Twitch. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. 8 p.m. Mountain. 8 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Mountain. Raquel got 573. Pretty awesome. Alyssa got 482. Megan got 57 words and an impromptu nap. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Chandra got 2,444 for the stream. Hit par for the day. Just needed 2.5 to meet the goal. Nice. Very nice. Kibby, damn, this is what I get for having to make money. You missed it. Oh, we're hotties. Oh, yeah. Ooh, woo. But yeah, I hate the whole the reason I get to stream now on Saturdays is because my wife is working the whole day, and I'm like, I might as well just do my streams on Saturdays now because it's easier on me during the week, and all the congratulations going on. It's always good. Jack is singing, you do it to yourself, you do, that's why it hurts. I don't know the song, but yeah.
I don't know the song either, but here we go.
Here we go. I made up a little tune to go with it as I sang it. Kibby's like, Twitch raid at East Central or 8 Eastern. Why do I keep saying Central all of a sudden? Yeah, everybody did kick butt today.
Everybody kick butt.
Everybody was kick butt writing. Okay. That actually kind of worked together.
It kind of worked.
Kinda. Congrats to everyone. You're all awesome. Had a lot of fun sharing these moments with you all. Yes, Marika, come and join us more often. Mama Ward, Mama Maggie's here. You popped in right as we're ending, but she's one of my favorite weirdos. Glad to say hi. Come to my Twitch stream later tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern.
I crested 10,000 words on my manuscript.
Woot!
And I'm at chapter 13, which is awesome.
Sweet. Yeah, I like it when people have a good productive stream too, and like people are like, I feel good about what I did this stream. I don't care if like people are like, I only did like 100 words the whole stream, but I feel good about those words, or I haven't been doing any words, so it's good to have 100 words, like I'm all like, hey, whatever you did, I don't care if you did nothing the entire stream except for like kick your feet up and play with your hair or something, whatever. Relaxation time is good. Mama just stopped by to say hi. You apologize. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I don't get the notifications a lot, and I'm always dropping in at like the last 5 minutes of everybody's stream. I'm like, well, smashing the like and saying hi.
I got a notification for a stream that happened a day before.
So I have gotten notifications like that in the past. And when I reached out to say something was wrong with my notifications, because I've gotten like multiple ones where it's done that a couple of days in a row, like YouTube had always responded with they had changed something in the notification system, and it caused like a wave of like bad notifications to go out.
Right.
And then, like their standard, we apologize, we're working to fix the issue crap, but
Sure.
Yay, Marika, I'm glad to hear that. Get some good rest tonight, because I know it's tonight for you. Eva says, I go to subscriptions and pop into lives and see one that was live at that time. That didn't show up for me until later. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't refresh, then the lives don't pop up in the subscription. It can be a pain. I don't necessarily love the way YouTube is set up. And it's not set up really as a streaming platform. It is a VOD platform. It's supposed to be a video on demand. That's what it was set up for. They're becoming more stream aligned, but they're getting there like the glaciers moved for the Ice Age speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. So I want to say thank you for coming out today. Sako, why don't you go ahead and let folks know who you are, since you didn't get to do an intro at the beginning.
Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Tumi, also known as Voit. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. If you're interested in videos that pertain to marketing for authors, I have a whole playlist of them on my channel, Sako Tumi, Voit. And it's not just me talking, it's also like this lady, and Lisa Daly, and Courtney Project, and a bunch of other author tubers that have something to say on the topic. You should drop by sometime. I would love to see you.
She's linked down below, y'all. So go check her out. She's also really easy to find because, her name is right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. You know me. I am BC. This is my channel, BC Brand Books. If you didn't know that, you might want to get a CAT scan sometime soon. Because you've been here for a little while. At least most people have been. Yeah, I get weird about words. That's what I do. I talk about them. I talk about writing them. I write them. I talk more about writing them. Then every so often you get to see my cats. That's pretty much what I do.
Yeah.
Join me, like I said, tonight. I'm on Twitch, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I stream for 3 hours. It's a combination of a lot of chit chat, a little bit of writing, and probably me playing some games tonight. Because let's just face it, I'm a procrastinator extraordinaire. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming out. Loved it. As always, we will see you later. Bye-bye.